It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. It's Chicago facing the Bulls.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. LeBron James is out there with Bird. Then it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Robertson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. Now here's LeBron. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. From deep, Jordan. Kicks it out to Robertson. Jordan the screen. Another shot. And the layup is good.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Here's White following the basket by Michael Jordan. Jackson down low, guarded by Jordan, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Robertson against White. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Haywood. Haywood against James. Shot clock at 6. Robertson outside. And the shot goes in.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Jordan the screen. James outside. Kicks it to Jordan. Over Jackson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
Now here is Haywood. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Michael Jordan on the wing. And there's the feed to LeBron. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Jordan the screen. The 3 from LeBron. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. All the officials are all over that one.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. 2 shots. And both free throws good for White.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Chicago trails by 4. Kidd kicks to Russell. It's stolen by Anthony. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Stops, pops, and it's sent back by Russell. And taken away by Brown. Butler passes to Dawkins. Stolen by Ewing. Outside Pippen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Zinkas, he's checked in for White. And so Russell hits them both. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Back to Brown. Outside Anthony. And the pass to Dawkins. The kick outside to Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler. Chicago trailing here. It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Pippen dishes the Kid. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Kid's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brown the pass to Porzingis. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Back to Brown. Stolen by Ewing.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. The shot by Butler, nobody around. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Wade outside. Screened by Russell. Wade kicks to Pippen. A three ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's Brown outside. And it's Russell with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Wade. Good work defensively by Anthony. Passes it to Dawkins. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for Dawkins. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Chicago leading. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. And it's Dawkins. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Brown in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Carter outside. Screened by Russell. Pass to Iverson. Just 5 to shoot. Addition out to Ewing. Russell inside. He's against Porzingis. And that one's good. Iverson.
Well, the defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Stolen by Ewing. Irving against Butler. Irving dishes to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
And if it does, as evenly as these two teams have played here, it's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top.
Here's Anthony. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Iverson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And a terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. He dishes it to Carter. Chicago making a switch here. Artest is checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Ewing. And it's Bird in for Russell. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Chicago making some changes. LeBron's checked in for Irving. Jordan comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Robertson in for Iverson. James outside. He kicks to Jordan. Over Jackson. The Bulls get it back in a new 24. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
The Bulls leading by 3. LeBron outside. Feeds to Bird. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Bird's got his first basket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Left side, Jackson. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out to White. Lets it go with a three. They get the rebound. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. LeBron against Artest. White drives in. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Robertson against White. Robertson kicks to James. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And right now, the game plan seems to be working.
It looks like this team has finally gotten into the club and found its rhythm, trying their best to pull away.
Up top, Haywood. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Haywood, the pass to Jackson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 5. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 13-5 run. Robertson kicks to LeBron. Jordan the screen. LeBron against Haywood. James dishes to Bird. He used that pick to perfection. Bird's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Dishes it to Haywood. There's Jackson with the three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. So for the Bulls, Pippin's checked in for LeBron. Wade comes in for Jordan. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Robertson. Kidd attacking. Count that bucket. Kidd's got his second basket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Jackson. No one covering. And the Bulls lead by 9.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Pippin's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. And White kicks to Haywood. Seconds left. 1 second left. And slam dunk by Haywood.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Chicago trails by 7. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Chicago right now, Robertson is out there with Jordan. Then it's Bird. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Chicago foul. That's his first personal foul.
Robertson outside. They double team Bird. And Jordan has it in the corner. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Abdul-Jabbar. Russell knocks it away. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Outside, White. Russell a screen on Bird. White drives in, outside for Artest. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Artest's got the first basket of the third quarter for Chicago.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
To the inside. No good from LeBron.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
Sometimes the easy play is the right play. You take a chance when you go for that big finish.
Jackson down low. Bird covering. Great D that time from Bird. Tipped away. It's Jordan on the wing. A floater. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Bulls shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Chicago also making some changes. Ewing comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Russell in for Bird. Dawkins the pass to Brown. And Ewing with the block. Anthony against James. Here's Robertson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Bulls making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance, and stolen by LeBron. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Robertson, and no good, trying to use the glass.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
The kick out to Brown, takes the three. Another three for Chicago.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Back to Robertson. Shoots over Brown, and again, no good by Chicago. Chicago trails by 3. Deep 2 from Anthony, and it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Robertson dishes to Ewing. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Oscar Robertson.
1:58 left in the 3rd. Brown kicks to Butler.
Who's watching here?
6 on the shot clock. Out to Porzingis. It's up a 3. Good on the triple. Porzingis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
Some changes for Chicago. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Ewing. Wade comes in for Vince Carter. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Robertson. Kidd, no good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Wade outside. Double team on Wade. Russell left side. Hands the 12-footer. Russell's got 6. There's 57 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Brown kicks to Anthony. Pass to Dawkins. And stolen by Russell. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's LeBron. Kidd passes to LeBron. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
This is his first free throw of the game. So for the Bulls. Russell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Artest comes in for Anthony. And it's White in for Brown. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in.
You can blame some poor defense on that play. Just a total breakdown Got to at least contest at some point.
Outside Pippen. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. James dishes to Wade. James sets the screen for Wade. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Kidd. And it's White with the rebound. For the lead. And the layup is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Chicago leading by just 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now let's take a listen to Stan Van Gundy on a recent huddle.
We need to make solid plays.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Chicago trailing here. They've got our test. White is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Russell. And it's Haywood in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. White against Kidd. And White kicks to Butler. Kidd against White. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Jackson, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan, the screen. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's White. Chicago keeps it going. A new 24-second clock. Tries again. Yes, that goes in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And that one falls for White. Chicago trails by 8. Down low, here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's off on that one. Nice D from Russell.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Jackson's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Pippen kicks to Kidd. Here's Bird. Haywood with the block. White against Kidd. Our test on the way. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Robertson, he's checked in for Jason Kidd. Got a piece of it. White against Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Robertson, and he gets it to go.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Our test on the wing, guarded by Pippen. White against Robertson. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And it's our test missing. Chicago trails by 6. Here's Pippen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, competing hard down the stretch. He wants the ball. That time, he delivers.
He's a dangerous scorer in general, but there he zeroes in on what matters most.
Down low. Robertson kicks to Bird. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 3 assists in the game.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Well, there never really is, but you're right, especially coming down the stretch of a tight game. He's a guy you got to pay much closer attention to defensively.
The Bulls making a switch here. James is checked in. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
To tie it up, and White with the block. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're leading by 1. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked to his team. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. We'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
LeBron dishes to Bird. Abdul-Jabbar at the screen. Tips it up.
Always tough to work the closer you get to the basket. Nice job of finding an angle on the pass there.
Chicago leading. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And White kicks to Russell. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
We give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Robertson. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Robertson's got 4 this quarter. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Here's Russell. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. There's a screen. Shoots from the baseline. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome. A good guy to have on the free throw line when the score is close, and he takes care of business as usual.
White. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bird, the pass to Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. He feeds it to James. Here's Jordan. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Money!
I like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. White against Robertson. The feed now to Abdul-Jabbar. There's a good screen. Here's Jordan. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Extra time just about to get started here with the jump ball coming up. And it's Chicago to start out. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, they've got Jimmy Butler. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Dawkins. Then it's White, and it's Artest in at the small forward. Butler in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
Man, it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Kidd. Chicago trails by 4. Now here's White. To the middle. Here's Dawkins. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Count it, good. White's gone 4-7 from the field here. Kidd dishes to LeBron. Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contest it.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Robertson, he's checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for White.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Jordan against Butler. The drive by Jordan. Haywood with the block. And they get it back. Robertson against White. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Robertson kicks to Jordan. Jumper off the screen. Off the iron that time.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. So it's Chicago now. Overtime in full swing here, 2 minutes off the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
Here's Chicago. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. The drive by Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Butler against Jordan. Yes! And now they trail by just 4. So it's Chicago now. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think.
Look at that.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that replay is sponsored by Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Robertson right side. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Bulls moving the ball around. LeBron against Artest. Here's Robertson. Great play by Bird to set it up.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 16 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to see. Fight all the way through, even to the bitter end.
And again, Chicago, no good.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And Azania gets it to go.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony,